What is happening, and welcome to another Photography Talk episode. And heck yeah, we got another box. Well, last week I think I shared with you guys, we've been testing out a lot of new prints, a lot of new companies that you guys have recommended from us last year. And I guess I should clarify. So if this is your first video, let me get you up to speed as far as what we're going to be doing here. In this here box, we're going to crack this thing open. This is either it's either a metal print or a canvas print. Those are really the only two that I've been testing out lately. But we're going to crack this sucker open. I'm going to share with you the packaging. I'm going to share with you literally A to Z about whatever is inside of this thing. You may agree with me, you may not. The whole premise behind why we do this, well, to understand that we have to jump back into the Wayback Machine 5 years. 5 years ago, we decided to launch our first canvas print shootout. And the whole idea behind that was many of you are coming to us because you go to websites and or Google and type in best metal print or canvas print, and you see websites that are basically telling you, hey, here are the best canvas prints or metal prints or whatever it may be. And you buy them, and then your expectations are let down because it's not what you thought. It didn't look like a professional print, or there's something goofy wrong with it. We heard your noise, and we got a lot of questions in terms of who do we recommend. Well, I didn't have a hands-on experience with any of these prints, and so our solution to that is, because the website that you guys were going to, they were just putting affiliate lists together. They never really touched any of these prints, and we thought that was unfair to you folks. So we decided to do things a little different. We started ordering canvas prints, and we actually opened them up and reviewed them in front of you. So therefore, you can see firsthand what that print was, and if you decide to spend your money with it, you had good expectations of what you were going to receive out of that. So fast forward 5 years, these things have been a blast. We added metal prints. This year, we're going to be doing our first acrylic print shootout, which is going to be a lot of fun. But at the end of each season, because what we do is we blind shop a bunch of different companies, we compare them, we crown a winner for the year. And at the end of the year, we ask you guys, hey, are there any particular brands that you would love to see, you would like to see us review, or that you were curious about, or you had good reasons to believe, or you had good experience with that company? Let us know. And so, and this is another one of them. Actually, this brand right here, we tested out. This is a Paint Addict Studios. You may recall about a month ago, we ordered one of their canvas prints, so I know this is a metal print, because I ordered a metal print from these guys because the canvas print was so stinking amazing. So inside this, we're going to crack this sucker open. You guys are going to see firsthand what this was. I was impressed with their canvas print that we did last time. But I'm getting off topic, and so let's get back on topic. Look, we put these videos together to help you make more informed decisions on which company you're going to trust your printing needs to. Now, of course, if you find some value with this video, friend, you'd be doing us a huge favor by crushing the heck out of that like button down below. That said, hey, friend, it's time. Pull up a seat and let's go. All right. I absolutely love doing these things. Now, these guys, if you remember last time, look at these corners. I had not seen this before. These guys, if you watch enough of my videos, you hear me talking about the importance of prints being packaged well, because UPS, FedEx, DHL, many drivers, not all of them, are launching your prints when it's coming from where it's being printed from to where it's going to. The better a package is print, the more protected the better the package is print. I had to slow down there for a second. The better this is packaged, the more protected your print is going to be from potential abuse along the way. These guys, they do something different that I've not seen. These corners are reinforced, which is pretty darn impressive. You know what's funny? A friend sent me a knife, a blade set, because he saw me opening these prints with scissors. And of course, that is a big no-no. And it just dawned on me, I still have them in my car. So thank you for sending those. You know who you are. I really appreciate that. That is a big plus. Now I do remember, this thing is like Fort Knox for the print inside, but it's also it requires a little bit of strategy to open this thing up here. So bear with me here as I navigate through this gauntlet of tape that is protecting. There we go. This thing, I give these guys mad props for how they package this stuff, but this is, you need a kid on Christmas morning to crack this thing open. They're like little Wolverines opening presents up. This thing is, there we go. Okay, you know, I'm gonna cheat and open this up because this thing, I don't want to do those on the corners, so we're just gonna crack the side open here. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, so, boom, you can see the print is actually sandwiched. Here's the box right here. Boom. And these guys do what I absolutely love when I see a print. They sandwich the print further inside there. So you have a piece of cardboard on top, and then as you can see, it's sandwiched right in the center. So this is going to protect this from side impacts, which is a pretty awesome thing. And now, of course, we can see the print is taped onto the cardboard itself. We're going to crack this off of here. Honestly, I forgot what print I sent to these guys here, so I'm really curious about that. But here we... Oh, I remember this. Total cool. Okay. All right, so we have... Oh, and that's right. So we just did, so another thing that we're going to be doing different. So if you didn't see the last review that we just did earlier this week, we're introducing value, because many of you that are watching these videos have been asking us, okay, to include the price on part of the scoring system. So I'm going to put the price right here of this print because I forgot what this was cost. I'll put it right here, and then on top of that, that's factored into our scoring system for these things as well. So that said, you have a heavy-duty bag that is taped nice and snug around the print. Furthermore, you have this foamy stuff here, which is really nice. I'm actually excited about this print. I see what this is here. Many of you know I have a 7.5-year-old son, and he is my best buddy on this planet. And so check this out right here. This is before California got all that crazy snow that we did, and this is our second attempt heading up to Mountain High to try to find some snow so he can go sledding. We had hiked, no joke, we had hiked about a good mile into the mountain trying to find snow. We have 2 sleds. My son is picking up our snow, filling one sled full of snow, and then I'm pulling him at the same time. So it's kind of, I'm pulling him and then a sled full of snow. But this is a photo op that we took there, and it's funny because if you look, he had just lost his front teeth there. Or no, that was shortly beforehand. So, but still, between the hat and his missing front teeth there, I have one of those awe moments there. But this looks, so I'm now looking at now as usual, I am looking at the colors because again, certain photos, when I do these tests, I'm using colors and I'm using ideally spots where there's big open areas, so you can often see, again, if the print has any sort of wonkiness, you're going to see that in a lot of the big colors. The colors look really good here. And I'm looking for noise right now. One of the things that, if you look at the detail on this, and hopefully that will pick up in the shot, but look at the detail in his coat. And then one of the things that I was curious about is, again, when you look at the zipper, I'm not sure if that's going to show on camera, but that's one of the things that fueled sending this shot in. I could use the zipper as a point of reference of how sharp the image was when it came through. And this looks really good. Now, as I pointed out in a previous video, believe it or not, with metal prints, we have seen where the edges were absolutely sharp, or it had jag, kind of a sawtooth in it, and you could cut your fingers. And so this is really fantastic. You see the Chromolux badge on the back, which is nice. And you know what? I liked it. So here's something here. This is a nice little tiny for a small print like this, and they still put those little felt little nubs on there. Again, I like that because if you're mounting up against the wall, it sounds cool, but more importantly, it protects the wall from it getting scratched up with the metal. That is really slick. And then of course you have the mounting hardware part of actually built into the back. And let's take a look at, we got to measure this frame to see how plumb or centered that is. 6, 6, 6, 6. They did a great job centering this thing. That is absolutely fantastic. And again, I mentioned this on with canvases, but one of the things with whites and snow and so forth, sometimes I see you often get like a bluish tint in it, and the snow looks white, frosty white. Blacks look really black. This is really, they did a great job on this. Let's take a look at the scorecard. Well, there you go, friends. A metal print review for Paint Addict Studios. These guys did a great job. Now, just to clarify again, this is not part of the 2023 metal print shootout. Now, as I've been pointing, kind of giving everybody a heads up about these reviews that we're doing early on the years, we're testing out new companies that you guys have brought to our attention and so forth. The metal print review, the canvas print review, and the acrylic print review, these videos will be coming towards Q3, Q4 of this year. So right now, we're just kind of testing the water with a lot of the brands that you guys have recommended. And this is, these guys did a really great job on that. Now, it's that time of the video where before we go parting ways here, friends, I have to thank you very much for tuning in. We appreciate it. We've listened to a lot of the feedback that you folks have given us about these video series, these review series on prints and so forth, and it's absolute gold. We really do appreciate each and every comment that each and every one of you that have commented saying how we have helped you make a better choice with your prints, or we've saved you, or you know what, you happen to purchase one of the prints from a company that we tested and just saw our video and couldn't agree more with it. We really appreciate the feedback, and we appreciate you supporting the channel. It really does mean a lot because after all, at the end of the day, YouTube, there's a ton of options that could grab your attention. So if you did find some value with this video, we sure would appreciate you hitting the like button, the subscribe button, and last but not least, so therefore you don't miss a single video like the one that you just watched. Make sure you crush the heck out of that bell or all notifications, and so that every time that we come out with a new video, YouTube is gonna do its notification and give you a heads up of that. But that said, friends, well, I'm gonna be turning off that camera, and I'll be heading off for the night. So you get out there, stay healthy, and take your best shot.